Hey, what's up everyone? This is Jabari Mongoose here again with Pokemon Black Randomizer Nuzlocke Challenge, Episode 4. So, I never explained this before, but I'm playing this challenge and recording everything I do on my phone at work while I'm on my breaks. And I do voiceover after editing what I can. So today I made it to Nakreen City. You're gonna see me go through and get some of the items, get some of the hidden items. I went through one house and it was completely useless, so I just took that out. And after I look for some more items, I'm going to take on Lenora, who is one of my favorite gym leaders. So I'm very excited to see what she has. I think people are gonna like this. I will say with no spoilers that the gym match is pretty epic. So some things there was a hidden item at the cafe, and I spent a very long time trying to figure out where the spot was, so I edited some of that out. I restocked on potions and great balls here. I even bought some net balls as well. Hello, N. So we get to have our rematch with him. N's gonna have a pretty bonkers team right now, which is gonna be pretty fun. So leading off with an Umbreon, which is nice. This is my Loki the Zorua, so I decided to hard switch into Pinchy. Because I felt like he was the only Pokemon on my team who could handle it. And getting very fortunate with the pin missiles here, and got 4. And so I decided to go for another pin missile. And this time, I'm getting a full 5 here, because Umbreon very bulky. I thought 4 hits would be enough, but fortunately Pinchy went the extra mile. And so here we got a Flygon, and I decide that this would be best to switch into BB, or Celebi, which I also just got the Miracle Seed for it, because I went to that lady who will give a type boosting item depending on what your starter was, or what starter you pick, and I picked Snivy to get the Miracle Seed. And then, and then Pheasant. So this time N had a full randomized team of fully evolved Pokemon, and ones to not overestimate, to slack on either. Unfortunately, no crazy moves here or anything. Just a few bites and Pinchy's got this. Okay, bye, Ann. So I went back to heal, and now we're in the gym, or the museum part, so we're going to take a quick tour. I'm sure that's not going to be important. And now we'll go to the gym part. This was also one of my favorite gym designs too. Okay, so nothing too crazy from this trainer here. Didn't want to keep Zorua against a Dwebble. I don't even know if it knows a bug move right now, but I'm not taking chances. Pinchy comes in and beats the trooper that he always has been. You're probably going to see some pauses, even though I'm speeding this up because I'm looking at a guide to make sure that I'm picking the right books. This Zubat took a little bit more effort than I wanted it to. Main reason was because I wanted to, like, I'm going to try to get Zorua or Loki and even Derp sometime because, you know, they're not fully evolved yet, but I have a feeling they're going to be great investments in the future, especially if I can get them evolved. But not getting luck here, and I noticed that if I took a crit, that would probably kill Derp, so I decided to switch out, and this was probably not necessary, but I just didn't want to split the XP 3 ways. I would rather do it 2 ways, even if there is a bit of risk to it. Probably not smart. Then we're going to heal. But, again, this has been my second official recording with commentary. I do like it, and I want to keep doing it, but I am just curious what people think of how it sounds, how it looks. The layout probably looks basic, and I'm trying to learn more techniques to hopefully add some more things to, like, some of the spaces, but you know, I'm interested in any opinions, any critiques, because I just want to make this, I just want this to look smooth and make sure people understand what's going on. I think the sped up is fine, because if it wasn't sped up, this would be close to a 40-minute long video, and I want to keep the move animations and everything, so I think speeding it up, it still shows everything that happens. Okay, so right now, because of the switch train, low-key leveled up, and now I can finally get rid of Pursuit and give it Feint Attack, which is much better. And I was happy about this Ekans because I feel like this is a Pokemon that Derp can fight, but then again, Ekans has Glare. So now I gotta deal with paralysis flinch stuff, so I decide to hard switch out again. And we're gonna bring out Pinchy. Also, I hope if anyone watches this to this point, I hope people are having a good day. It is a Saturday when I'm doing this voiceover, so this one should be out the following Monday. So, how was your weekend? To anyone who serious question, who listens far enough to hear this, just, you know, give me 1 or 2 sentences of how your weekend was. Okay, so now we're at Lenora, and I went back and healed. I now got my orange berries that I didn't use for the first gym. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to my Pokemon. And I still am keeping the Miracle Seed on Celebi. Celebi has Recover, and Celebi has overall the best stats out of all of my Pokemon because mythical and very balanced stats, so I'm not worried about it. So already off to a big start with Mamoswine. And with Dirt, because I figured Dirt can still take any hits, because with the Mamoswine I decided to get the Yawn in. Even though I'm at 2 Mud Slaps, I do hit the Water Gun, but as you can see it doesn't do a lot of damage. So at this point I decide to switch into Celebi and just start going for Magical Leaf. And this is where things get very interesting. So her last Pokemon is a Shiftry. Very, very strong Pokemon here. Especially when compared to the first gym leader, who he had Wurmple as his ace. So Shiftry gets 2 nasty plot buffs, and this is my second Pin Missile miss. And I'm panicking because that did pretty much over half. So I'm relying on this Pin Missile to do some good damage here. And so I got 2 hits, I got 3, I got 4. Pinchy gets 5 hits. I can't describe, I don't think I can describe better on how much I was sweating at this point. I missed 2 Pin Missiles. Shiftry was at +4. That Leaf Tornado did like 33 damage, and I recovered back to 35 HP, so there was a chance I could live on 2 or 1 HP. But I'm not going to gamble on that. And the thing is, I really didn't think I had anything else I could have done better when it came to switching. Maybe Celebi could come back in and be able to fight one-on-one, but basically, I'm really happy Pinchy got that 5 hit on Pin Missile. And instantly, after we take care of the gym leader, get our second badge, we're immediately dealing with Team Plasma and took the Dragonite's head. And, you know, we get some dialogue here. We're gonna meet Burr? I really don't know how to pronounce his name, but we get the 3rd gym leader, and we get to meet our rivals. The last thing you're gonna see for this episode, guys, is we're gonna start going to the Pinwheel Forest, which is a new route or a new area for an encounter, and we're going to get my encounter there, and then we're going to stop it. Now that is usually the TM for Rock Smash, but I got Extra Sensory. And I've been holding on to some TMs and not abusing it, like teaching it to all my Pokemon, like the one with Wing Attack, which was originally Work Up. Because I like my Pokemon know moves that still could theoretically make sense, even with a randomizer, but I'm probably gonna have to ignore that. So you might be seeing a Slowpoke trying to do wing attack or something later on. Oh yeah, so I do get this battle in real quick, because I want this nurse to start healing me. And this was really annoying. So I do a hard switch in, because I really don't know what kind of bug moves that Yanmega has at this point. But it turns out he's just going to be using Double Team. And Speed Boost, so... I wasn't really scared at this point yet, it was just more annoying than anything. Fortunately, I missed that second hit, but so far, Pinchy is 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. So, good thing those double teams didn't matter in the long run. So, we get my heals that I wanted, and now we're going to get this encounter before I end today's episode. And my encounter is a Ludicolo. So I'm really happy about this. I like Ludicolo. I've used it in normal playthroughs. I even used it in my brief competitive time years ago. So, Pokemon I'm really familiar with. And even though it's a stone evolution, so it pretty much knows all of its moves right now, it knows Nature Power, which in a randomizer can be more versatile than you might think. So, and plus since it's fully evolved, I can teach it TMs for a lot of things. I got to sleep originally, and then I pivoted into Drapion because I know it has Mega Drain. The Nature Power is a Seed Bomb when in grass. So right now I've been trying to catch it, and I skipped some catches because it really just dragged on. But basically I missed a Great Ball, I missed 3 net balls, which I bought 5, so this was my second to last one. I finally caught it. So nicknames, I'm actually going to skip a little bit of time here. It took a really long time for me to come up with a nickname, and eventually I just settled on Macarena. And so here I can tell you I do some grinding to get all my Pokemon level 20 before starting anything. So the next episode you'll see a very more equally level team. So I'm going to save here, and that's it for episode 4. So thank you for everyone for watching, and bye.